Talent, toughness, and trust. Those are a few words used to describe QB1 Justin Lamson when you ask anybody on Montana State football about him. He's had a journey that's taken him to a few different stops in college, but now he's in Bozeman, leading a dynamic offense as they enter into the most important part of the regular season. What's his best quality he brings to your offense?
His competitiveness, for sure. I'm sure you've heard that multiple times, but he demands a lot. He's extremely intense, and I think it's the best quality he has, for sure.
How I've been taught and how I've been raised, I think my dad probably instilled that in me, and probably having an older brother instilled that in me a little bit. I'm not going to slide unless I really have to. Coach Vigen probably doesn't want to hear me say that.
The Lamson household has always revolved around the game of football. Justin's dad and brother both played, and now he carries the tradition forward.
My earliest memories are just having a football in my hand. I remember going to the local park and them teaching me how to tackle. It's kind of in the Lamson family, you play football or you're not really doing anything, you know what I mean?
Lamson is from El Dorado Hills, California, outside of Sacramento. Brent Vigen and Lamson have been connected for years as the Montana State head coach tried to recruit him to Wyoming out of high school when he was the offensive coordinator there.
Well, what I recall is the conversation with his head coach and just describing his competitive level. I think what you're looking for are you see what you see on the film, but what are those intangibles? And competitive nature is certainly one of them. Leadership capabilities, intelligence.
The way he attacks every single day, what he commands out of practice is super special. We have meetings each week, and he gives me his honest feedback, whether I like it or not, you know what I mean? And that's probably why he's such a great coach. Kind of holds us to the standard of Bobcat football.
Lamson has had a few different stops in college, but has flourished in his role as QB1 in Bozeman. As for what he enjoys most about the Bobcat community,
I remember early in the season I was talking to a guy like Hunter Parsons, and I was like, we just had a big Gold Rush game. Our people gonna show up? He's like, dude, they show up for every single game. I just think that's pretty cool. Just that's not happening everywhere.
In Bozeman, Grace Lawrence, MTN Sports.